take a trip out to the ocean. Gonna leave behind the great big sea. Got lots of friends who miss me all across the country. They can see me on MattTv, on MattTv, on MattTV, on MattTV. MattTV is recorded in front of a live audience.
It is, Joe. It certainly is. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you. Thanks for hanging out on this Monday. I didn't realize like a couple hours ago that this is only a holiday here in British Columbia. It's Family Day here in British Columbia. So just let me explain what Family Day is. I know there are other provinces that will celebrate. You'll have a holiday this month, but we're the only ones having it today, which is really, really weird. And I know when they first introduced it, a lot of people were like, why are we not in sync with the rest of the country? Okay, so just let me close this window here. How is everyone? It's 12 o'clock here on the south coast of British Columbia, White Rock, BC, to be specific. It's a gorgeous, absolutely stunning, beautiful day here on the south coast. Not quite sure of the current temperature. Probably 3 or 4, but it feels a lot nicer. It certainly feels a lot nicer. Okay, so just let me go back to my MattTv Facebook page. Just a few things I want to talk about. Hello, James. How are you? Just a few things I want to talk about. Going to talk about Family Day. Going to talk quickly about PTSD and a gentleman by the name of Terence Kosakar. I really hope I'm pronouncing his last name correctly. He's been in the Lower Mainland. He's now in Whistler. We're going to talk about him, give you a little bit of background on this amazing human being, and I'm lining up in a phone interview with Terence here in the very near future. That is something you're definitely going to want to tune into. I'm going to quickly talk about the Olympics, what's happening today. Some softball registration. Looks like I'm going to be swinging the bat and running around in the outfield and being a knucklehead like I was in my early 20s playing some softball with DMFK. Going to talk about that, and going to end the show talking about mental health, specifically my own mental health and what I am doing, the steps that I am taking to just unload a lot of stuff that's on your brain, right? So I'll try and give you some advice, and we can just follow along with my adventure, and so many other people. It's just everyone deserves to be happy. And if there are resources out there, and I know there are resources out there, people you can talk to help you with your mental well-being, then go for it. Do it. Do it. Do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor and look after yourself. That's just common sense. Just a little common sense. Miles, how are you? So I quickly just want to talk about Family Day, and I don't know how long I'm going to be in here. Like I said, it's Family Day. It's the only holiday in the country right now. So just let me quickly explain Family Day to you, and you can find this information out on statutoryholidays.com. There's actually a website for that. Family Day is celebrated on the third Monday of February, except here in BC where it's today, which is the second Monday of February. So next week, those living in the provinces of New Brunswick, Alberta, Manitoba, and Ontario, Saskatchewan as well, will have a holiday next Monday. In PEI, they'll have a holiday as well. They call it Islander Day. And in Manitoba, next Monday, it is Louis Riel Day holiday. So everyone has holidays in February. Family Day is something they started back here maybe 10 years ago. But I think this may be the last year where it's actually on the second Monday. I think the government is actually looking to move Family Day in British Columbia next year to next Monday to be in line with the rest of the provinces. What a novel idea. So anyway, holiday here on the west coast of this beautiful, wicked nation. So if you have friends out here who you haven't talked to in a long time, I guarantee you they're probably not working today. But if they are, it's double time and a half. A lot of people will put their hands up. Who wants to work overtime on a holiday weekend? All those single guys and all those people who want to earn a little extra money so they can, work hard for 8-9 months and then take a couple weeks off. A couple weeks off makes sense to me, yes. 5 minutes after 12. 5 minutes after 12. I appreciate the live views. Appreciate you catching up whenever. Like I said, I just realized, for some reason I thought there was a family day back in New Brunswick. I didn't realize everyone would be working. So it's just me. One is the loneliest number since the number 2. I really can't sing, but that's okay. Quickly want to talk about the Olympics, because I want to stay positive. I want to stay positive here, because I'm going to get into some topics here in a few moments that aren't quite so light and bubbly. But let me tell you what's happening. That's Family Day, just in case you're wondering. If you have friends out here in the West Coast, we have a day off. We have a day off. I have many days off because I'm unemployed, but that's okay. That is okay, because it gives me the opportunity to sit home and watch. I've watched so much Olympics. I've seen so many. I've actually watched live many of our Canadian athletes receive, win their races or win their event. So you can go to olympics.cbc.ca and see the exact information that I'm looking at right now. And it basically tells you who is in action today and what events are happening. So I can tell you right now, events happening today. Now, don't forget, for us, it's a 17-hour time difference. 17-hour time difference. So it is 5 o'clock in the morning. It's 5 o'clock in the morning in Pyeongchang, South Korea. And I know because prime time for us out here is like 3:30. You watch TSN, CBC, Sportsnet. They're all carrying different events. So I just love the Olympics. Love it. Today, in action, there is the biathlon is going today. We have curling, mixed doubles curling, freestyle skiing, the luge, which I absolutely love, ski jumping, snowboard, speed skating. So all those events are happening today. You can go to olympics.cbc.ca and see exactly what Canadian athlete is doing what. Probably have a bio on each one. So I hope you're able to watch as much of the Olympics live as you can. I just love the unity. I just love how the global community comes together. And I know a lot of people will find the negative in all these countries coming together, because we have those people in the world who just nitpick and just have to find the nastiest bit of stuff. That's how they get through their day. And for those people, I feel quite sad. I feel quite sad for people like that. Anyway, I hope you're able to check out the Olympics. It's good stuff, good stuff. Softball registration. I was just talking with Dave Keenan here not too long ago. It looks like me and Dave Keenan will be playing some slow pitch softball together this season. And it's a gorgeous day out here. There are already plants blooming. I know the weather back on the East Coast in New Brunswick and PEI, everyone's had their more than their fair share of awful weather. But I can tell you right now, if I wanted to go out and cut the grass, I could. It's a beautiful day here. It's just different. It's just different weather. That's all. But it looks like I will be playing some slow pitch softball with capital letters DMFK. Okay, I just want to talk quickly about something serious. So we approach, we're in the lunch hour here on the West Coast. I'm in my garage, White Rock, British Columbia. My name is Matthew. This is MattTv. And we're doing it on Facebook Live, really, whenever I want. If you have a notification that I'm alive and you want to come in and say hi, you're more than welcome. If you want to watch it at your leisure, or if you just want to stop watching altogether, it doesn't matter, because it's the content of the show and it will always be here for you. This is why I do this. This is my outlet. But I want to make this like a connection point, a liaison between here on the West Coast and the East Coast and everywhere in between. If you want to come in and hang out and give me ideas for the show, you are more than welcome. We've talked about this topic quite a bit. I've actually talked to different people about it. And I'm going to further that conversation here in the coming weeks with an individual by the name of Terrence Kosakar. And I really hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. And here's the story of Terrence. And I shared some of his video, his live video from this morning. He was in Whistler. He's in Whistler right now, probably as we speak. There's a big ceremony going on in one of the plazas in Whistler Village, and then he is going to be flown to the base of Seventh Heaven You can go to whistlerblackcomb.com, I can imagine, and just get a look at the ski hills. You can actually I'll put a link up to this individual site. I've already done so, but I'll do it again on my MattTv page in the comments. He is going to be flipping end over end a 400-pound tractor tire while wearing 50 pounds in chains. And he's doing this to raise awareness for PTSD. And the reason he is doing this, and I'm just going to give you a few paragraphs from his own Facebook page. And this individual here, I've never met him, but he's an unbelievable human being, and I do and I will talk to him on this program by phone sometime in the very near future. So, just to give you a quick background, and you can, I'll put this link up on my MattTv page at the end of the show. Hello, Simon, how are you? So, I'm pretty sure this being the 12th day of February, 2018, it was exactly 8 years ago today that we had the opening ceremony. It was the opening day of the 2010 games here in Vancouver, Whistler. And I remember this incident. I remember Jen and I were walking into Semiahmoo shopping mall, and they had TVs set up all over the place. And I remember seeing this luge athlete fly out of the track and collide with one of the concrete barriers. I remember seeing that and thinking to myself, oh my goodness, I can't believe what I just saw. I didn't know if it was live or if they were showing a repeat of what had happened. And even that I couldn't understand because it was so violent that I couldn't believe that they were showing it again. And I think that one image that I saw, I did not see it again because they were probably told, this is a very serious incident. I'm getting off track, but if you watched the Olympics, you probably remember this this Olympian from Georgia. His first name was Nodar, and I'm not going to try and pronounce his last name, but he was killed instantly. The individual that showed up was first responder Terrence Kosakar. Very well trained in life-saving techniques. And again, I'm just reading off his Facebook page here right now, but he wasn't prepared for the emotional trauma which resulted when he was not able to save this young man's life. He developed post-traumatic stress injury, PTSD, and his life spiraled out of control. He lost his career, his family, and as a result of severe depression, anxiety, and substance abuse, he almost lost his own life. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I will put a link up to this individual's, Terrence Kosakar, the first responder involved in this just tragic and horrific and violent incident that happened on the opening day of the 2010 games in Whistler, in one of the venues. I reached out to him this morning. I was watching one of his, he was live this morning from one of the hotels where he was staying in Whistler Village. And he is in the process now, sometime within the next few hours. You can probably follow him on his website, and I'll put a link up to his site, Camp My Way. He'll probably be wearing a GPS device, and you'll be able to track what he is doing this afternoon. Whistler Blackcomb, he will be flipping a 400-pound tractor tire end over end while wearing 50 pounds in change to raise awareness for PTSD. An unbelievable individual, and I look forward to talking to him by phone sometime here in the very, very near future. So that's cool. But I just wanted to come in here quickly. It's coming up on 12:15 on a gorgeous, beautiful, sunny Monday afternoon, the 12th day of February, family day here on the South Coast, well, everywhere in British Columbia. But I just want to end the show by talking about just quickly mental health. But obviously, it's not one of those topics where you can just quickly talk about it. All I can say is be happy. And we are in a society now where there are professionals out there that can help you deal with whatever you're dealing with. It doesn't do you any good to keep harboring bad feelings and bad thoughts. If you need a professional to talk to, then my goodness, do it. Get on a waiting list. I don't know what it's like across the country as far as talking with with people who are trained to help you and guide you through with whatever thoughts are going through your head at the time, right? So everyone deserves to be happy. So whatever you need to do to get on that path, if all you do today is Google mental health facilities in your area, if you think you need to talk to someone, take that first step today. And baby steps. And if you're holding anything down, or if you just need to an unbiased set of ears to listen to you and guide you, that's what I recommend. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Like I said, I just wanted to come in here quickly. Always appreciate the live views. Appreciate the comments. Like I said, if you get a notification that I'm on live, usually it's either top of the hour or bottom of the hour, but feel free, if I'm on here live, to pop in and say hi and get the conversation going, or be a part of the conversation, or just sit back, relax, and just listen to me go on and on and on. I'm going to go enjoy Family Day with Kai Moon and Jen, and continue on with my week. So mental health, be happy, suss out people who can make you happy. Yes? All right. Look forward to my interview coming up here in the very near future with Terrence Kosakar, first responder, raising awareness for PTSD and doing an amazing job. He's a beast. He's a beast, and it's going to be real cool to talk to him in the near future. Okay, that's going to do it for me. My name is Matthew. This is Matt TV. Now and always, from sea to sea.